And a happy Thursday to you. At the end of today, we'll know the Final Four in the college football playoffs. Penn State advanced with a dominant 31-14 win over Boise State in the Fiesta Bowl on New Year's Eve. Ohio State blew out Oregon in the Rose Bowl last night, 41-21. And in probably the best bowl game so far, Texas outlasted Arizona State in the Peach Bowl in double overtime, 39-31. The All-State Sugar Bowl had to be delayed a day after the killing of 15 people in a terrorist attack in New Orleans. The winner between Notre Dame and Georgia today will meet Penn State in the Capital One Orange Bowl. Texas and Ohio State will meet next Friday in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Well, the Seattle Kraken play the second of a four-game homestand tonight. They're at Climate Pledge Arena. Vancouver in town, 7 o'clock game time. That's on Kong TV. Well, as the Seahawks prepare to face the Rams Sunday in L.A., the challenge for Coach Mike Macdonald is providing a reason to play. Macdonald says the message this week has been all about ending the season on a winning note.
You're always trying to win your next game. So this is the next game. That's number one. There's broader implications, getting to 10 wins, trying to be 4-2 in our division, trying to play our brand of football the way we know how, building upon our foundation for years to come. There's a lot at stake for us this weekend. It's not the stakes that we want, but those are always in play.
Jackson Smith-Njigba is 5 catches away from breaking the single-season reception mark set by Tyler Lockett. Macdonald says the veteran is a key reason why the second-year player out of Ohio State is having such a successful season.
It's a really cool room, filled with a bunch of complementary skill set, and Jackson's doing a lot of things that Locke's done throughout his career, and Locke's got kind of a style that he's kind of done everything. He's attacked the deep area of the field. He's worked the intermediate windows. He's one versus man, the catch and run stuff. I mean, it's really how he's got his hay and got his career started, even in the return game. So he can mentor anybody. But if Tyler Lockett was in my room, I'd be pretty psyched about that.
Sunday's game will feature a bunch of backups for the Rams, including a backup signal caller and Jimmy Garoppolo starting at quarterback. Kickoff set for 1:25. That's on Fox. Other games matching up 2 NFC West teams. Sunday has San Francisco playing at Arizona. That's also at 1:25 on Fox. Well, Hailey Van Lith continues to lead TCU in the win column. Hailey had 14 points, 6 rebounds in the Horned Frog 63-50 win over Colorado. Van Lith averaging 18.6 points per game, 6.1 assists. Go Hailey. In women's college basketball tonight, Montana is hosting Eastern Washington at 6 o'clock, while Santa Clara is at Washington State and Gonzaga visits Portland. Each of those games available on ESPN+. Men's college basketball tonight, 19th ranked Gonzaga hosts Portland at 6 o'clock. Eastern Washington hosts Montana. Both those games are on ESPN+. Washington hosts Maryland. That'll be at 6:30 on the Big Ten Network. The Wenatchee Wild finish off 2024 on a winning note. Wenatchee got goals from 6 different players in a 6-1 win in the Wolves' Den over Kelowna. Austin Drade had the call on the Wenatchee Wild Hockey Network.
Friesen out to the left point. Back over to Friesen. Straight one across for Mannix. Rashadi scores! Mannix sends one through the traffic. And I don't think it was touched. No, sir. Easton Mannix, the man of the moment for the Wild, and it's one for the Wild at 14:07 of the first period. Wild score first at home. It's 1-0. Is it toward the net? He scores! Kalen Jodry going short side, glove side. 35 seconds later, Kalen Jodry, hello, 2-0 Wenatchee. Power play, 15:30 left in the second period. Block, second chance, they score! Bounds back out for Kenta Isogai, boom! Fires it across, picked up off the wall, and back for Seitz, top of the zone. Rashadi scores! to Wenatchee, stumbling into a shot. Jodary knocked off his feet. Looked like a high hit. Was it too high is the question. Doesn't sound like it was. Henderson trying to get to it, thrown on, they score! 55 seconds left on the penalty time number 5. It's a 5-0 lead for Wenatchee. 18:25 to go in period number 3. Wristed on, right circle. Goysick scores, and it's now a 5-1 game. We get a timeout at the next whistle here. Isogai wheels it back, throws it on, got it blocked. McCloskey screens it through, he scores! Opposite the Kelowna bench, Wild take the draw, will let the crowd take it at 20-25.
Wenatchee's on the road for 3 games this weekend. They'll visit Vancouver tomorrow, Portland on Saturday, and Tri-Cities on Sunday. Well, as the Wild prepare for the upcoming WHL draft, they'll be shipping out a couple of remarkable players. Kenta Isogai is off to Victoria for a 3 draft pick and 2 player trade. Daniel Hauser, meanwhile, headed to Calgary. The Wild will receive 3 players in his stead. Well, 8 prep basketball games populate the New Year's calendar tonight. First on the girls' side, Pateras at Mount Vernon Christian facing Forks. Wenatchee's hosting Post Falls. Eastmont welcomes County Benton, and Manson visits Moses Lake Christian. On the boys' schedule tonight, Pateras visits Wilson Creek. Wenatchee hosts Post Falls at 7:30. County Benton visits Eastmont. Manson travels to Moses Lake Christian. 1 wrestling match on the schedule tonight. That's in the CWAC, where it is Ephrata visiting Othello. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.